Ask almost any visitor right now, and they will tell you that they've noticed thinner crowds in places like the airports or on sidewalks along our strip. But what most of them won't tell you is they actually don't like it. So News 3, Steve Wolford is looking at the part of our in-depth Las Vegas reality check coverage on the tourism slump, where we're checking in with the tourists to see what they think about seeing fewer people around. He's joining us live from downtown Las Vegas with the very latest.
Yeah, that's right. We're at the Garage Mahal right now, Latoya, in our never-ending search for new vantage points to show off our beautiful city. And as locals know, the tourism slump right now can have a negative impact on job creation as well as the state's ability to generate tax revenue. But if there is a silver lining to all of this right now, a lot of the tourists that we talked with today said they're kind of okay with the extra room.
I came in yesterday and the airport was surprisingly empty, which was completely new to me.
Ronald Messinger from Europe and travel companion Christine Bonner from LA both caught a little off guard by the thinner crowds during their visit to the Las Vegas sign.
Wasn't expecting that at all, so I'm enjoying it. Even here, I expected a way longer line.
And while they weren't really counting on it, they're okay with it.
Someone coming from Los Angeles area, definitely for sure, because I know how crazy traffic is, how crazy Vegas can get. So it was honestly pretty nice overall, just not having to deal with the traffic.
So exactly how much extra elbow room are we talking about? According to the most recent monthly stats from the LVCVA, Las Vegas hosted just under 3.1 million visitors in September, down almost 9% from September of 24. And for a little historical context, 3.3 million in September of 23, with just 1.7 million during the 2020 COVID lockdowns. But UNLV hospitality professor Amanda Belarmino says the negative publicity about the current slump will have a positive impact, and it won't result in more elbow room for visitors. Instead, it'll be quite the opposite.
First of all, it has had the benefit of seeing a lot of the properties on the Strip being more responsive with the room rates and the prices, and understanding that a lot of things have been overpriced and trying to meet our customers more where they're at. And so I think that's going to be a positive for us.
And she said we saw a big first step last week when the CEO of MGM Resorts said it made no sense to charge $29 for a room in a hotel, serving coffee for $12 a cup.
I think it also shows this idea that, when we talk about revenue management and pricing, is you're not supposed to be making these decisions in isolation, but sometimes it does happen. And so sometimes if you're lowering your prices on the hotel rooms, you have to be aware of you have more expensive everything else.
But until the crowds return,
coming here for SEMA.
Of course.
Yeah.
Are you okay with having a little more elbow room right now, though?
Yeah.
And it's important to note that while we are seeing that year-over-year 8.8% drop in tourism numbers, it's not happening everywhere. Professor Belarmino said that if you go out into areas like Chinatown or here in downtown Las Vegas, they're actually holding their own right now, due in large part because a lot of the people staying on the Strip are venturing out to those places to try to look for better deals on food and drinks. And just last month, Circa owner Derek Stevens told me that as far as he's concerned, year over year, Circa is actually up right now. Latoya, back to you.
Well, good news for him there. Steve, other than more elbow room, though, for the tourists, are there any other positives to these lower numbers?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you have fewer people in the hotels right now, that allows the existing staff to give them a little extra attention. And that just builds on the reputation that Las Vegas started all those years ago, that everybody who comes to Las Vegas is treated like a Caesar, as it used to go. Reporting live from downtown Las Vegas, Steve Wolford, News 3. Back to you.
Yeah, hopefully they'll tip bigger, though, so that folks can make up for the loss of more people being around. Thank you so much. Well, Steve recently talked with Allegiant Stadium's general manager, Andy Gorchov, about how Allegiant is actually attracting tourists here to Las Vegas.
Well, I think the data shows that on average, 65 to 70% of the attendees at any one particular event are from out of town. I know since the stadium opened, probably 6.5 million fans have attended an event at the stadium. Annually, on average, about 750 to 800,000 people travel to Las Vegas specifically with their primary purpose being to attend an event at Allegiant Stadium. So a significant amount of the business that the stadium does contributes mightily to the local tourism base, hotel room revenues, and all those kind of things. But a significant number of folks every year attending our events from out of town. Las Vegas is probably the top of the list for any visiting team when they're talking about where do we want to go see a game this year. Las Vegas is always going to be at the top of the list as to the best places to go see your team play.
And we've been covering the summer tourism slump for the past 3 months. For more of our coverage on tourism, just check out our stories on our News 3 YouTube page.
Still ahead on this program.